I'll go through this first here. So this is where the zombie spawner was. I dug it out and closed it, and it was along this path here that winds back that way. Um, so since I have no coordinates, as you can see on the top left corner of my screen, there are no coordinates. So it's really hard to know where I'm at, how far I need to go, and all that good stuff, right? So what I did is the painstaking task of going back through this cave system, back to the front, and then counting how many blocks over the spawner was from there, right? And what I did first is I dug it out. I dug it to where I want the zombies to come to, right? So I can kill them, which is here. I dug out this little area and then dug out this hallway going over here to the cave system. So I counted it out, and then and actually what I did is I counted it out from here. So I started it, and then I dug this way and went this way, and I actually got it right. Yeah, this is the front. So this is awesome, right? So now we've got a quicker way to get there. So this is coming here to the spawner, and then I did the same thing with the skeleton spawner because I knew it was close. I didn't know how far. So I counted out the blocks and all that good stuff. Started mining this way to create a hallway that way, and so here's the skeleton spawner. I already did that. It's already functioning. It's everything's up. It's up and running. So I've been using it, right? Because I want to get some bones and actually more so the bows. Okay, so what I figured I'd do now. A lot of you that are watching this may already play on a regular basis and already know how this all works, right? But there might just be someone like my son, my youngest son, and watching, and they may not know. So what I do is I clear it out. So in the last episode I explained, right? This is the center here. I have it marked with this here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 5, and then the sixth block is the wall, right? So you do that all around, make a big old square. Then I usually go, I think it's 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I go 4 blocks up, and then I put those blocks on top of the spawner, so that way no monsters will spawn on the top and get stuck up there. Okay, and then I put 2 buckets of water in the corners. Okay, and this is how they come out, right? When you've got this much space. Then this is the next step here. I then go and I take out all of this. Now I've already got my center marked. This is the center, right? As you can see here, this is a line, this is the center. So this is where I want all the zombies to come to in this case, right, for this spawner. So I dig all this out, right? I don't dig any of the blocks underneath the water for right now. All I want is all this dug out. Oh, all right. And this I'm going to move down. I just like to have the center marked, and so I usually do it with a unique block. Okay. Alright, so now, as you can see, this is how it looks, okay? None of the water is flowing down. It's just all its maximum reach, and that's it, right? Okay. Alright, so now, what I do is I take out the first 2 blocks. Okay, the water starts running this way. As you can see, because I've dug this in advance, this is going to come down here and it's go down right down there, right? Okay. So, but we're missing all this area, right? So then I move one over. Okay, so then it's this one. Okay, now as you can see the water lines, everything's coming this way, right? It's still all going that way, but we're still missing this. So then I do the last one there. Okay, so now as you can see the water lines, you see the water lines there? Everything's moving, right? Even in the corners, everything's moving. So if a monster spawns over here, it is gonna, I'm not moving my controller joysticks. Everything's moving, okay? It's all gonna get moved down this way. So this is how we want it to work. And actually I'm gonna take this one out. Okay, so there's no dead spots. Okay, everything's moving. Everything's moving. So they fall down into any of these little blocks here with water, they're just going to move right on down. I'm not moving my joystick. This is just my character getting pushed by the water, and that's what's going to happen with the monsters. Okay, now as you can see, I have this marked already, so this is where they're going to end up. Okay, so this is where I'm going to end up putting the hopper. Okay, so the hopper is going to go there. All right, hold on one second. All right, so the hopper is going to go right there. Okay, so the hopper is going to go here, and this is where they're going to get collected. Okay, so then I'm going to stand right here, and I'm going to smack them, just like it looks like over there at the skeleton spawner. Here, let's go back over there real quick. Okay, so the hopper's right there, and then I'm going to stand right in front. Now, I have this half slab here, so that way they can't see me and shoot me. I think only one has shot me. You see there? Like, they're not seeing me right now. If this was gone, they'd see me. See, I can still hit them. They know something's here, because obviously I'm hitting them, but they still can't shoot me, because the half slab, in their vision, covers this block here. I think I only had one of them shoot me, and I don't know how it is they saw me, because in general they can't see you, right? So that's how we're going to work this, right? I didn't bring any. Okay, so what then I do? What I do then? What then I do? Of course. All right, so then we do this, right? And actually. Yeah. Okay, and now for these guys, they're going to have the baby zombies that are going to spawn as well. And those guys can jump up here. So we're just going to do the same thing that we did over there here, right? We're going to put a half slab. I was looking for a crafting table, but I haven't got one. So let's go get a hopper right quick. Yeah, this was painstaking to do. I don't know how many times I messed up. I had to go back. I was like, darn it. Okay, so let's see here. Hoppas. Okay. Oh, and as you can see, I did extend the farm. So I've got some other things towards the end of this episode. I want to kind of run by you guys about what I'm doing. Did I get the hopper? I did get the hopper, and you know, I'm actually going to need more. Do I have enough? Oh, do I have enough? May or may not have enough. Okay, so I want to do 3. All right, let's see here. So let's get this, and we'll do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's 3 double chests, and then we're gonna need 3 hoppers, and we already got 1, so we're gonna do 3 more chests, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 hoppers. Okay, that should be enough, if I am not mistaken. And then later on, when we go to the Nether and get some soul sand, and what we'll do is we'll just make a entrance and exit over here, so we don't have to run back and forth, right? Because I think it's going to be a lot closer to there. All right, so now we take this out. Okay, let's get our hoppers. All right, so then that's going to go down, right? We want it facing down. Okay, so it's facing down, as you can see there. All right, so then, here, let's dig this out. Okay, now what we're going to need here is, okay, because we're going to do this here. Okay, that's going to go there. This is going to go into that. Okay, so now, as we kill the zombies, the zombie flesh and whatever else they carry, sometimes potatoes, carrots, tools, right? All that stuff will drop right here, go down here, go into here. Okay, so we're going to have we're gonna have 3 double chests for now. All right, we're probably gonna need more later. Did I bring a shovel? I did, so I don't know why I'm not using it. Let's move these down. Okay. All right. I gotta remember to go up because did I bring any wood? Oh, I did. Okay, I can go ahead and make a crafting table and I need to make some stairs. Alright, so I'm just going to have it go down, okay? Alright, so that's basically what I do. So now, as you can see on this hopper chain, right? So it's going to start there. That's pointing down, right? These are pointing into the chest. But what it's going to do is it's going to come all the way down first and go into the very bottom chest until this is full. And then it'll start working its way back. And then it'll start coming to this one and then that one, right? Okay, so that's how that's going to work. All right. We don't need that. Okay. All right. We'll leave that open. Don't need this open. We don't want to give them areas to spawn over here. And actually, they shouldn't. Okay, so as long as we can reach, oops, all right. Well, I need to be able to stand there. Huh? Okay, yeah, so see, we can, from here, we can reach that bottom one. Okay, so, all right, so we're going to do that there. Let's do this. And then we'll put this here. And then we'll do this since we did it all in cobble anyways. Okay, so now we can crouch. We don't even have to crouch. We can just stand here and swing, okay? So when they get down here, we're just going to whack them. And in the little babies, we should be able to reach the top of the baby heads here. Boom, we can get them, okay? They can't jump through here to get us. They can't see us because this is blocked. So now, here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I am going to take out the torches. So this might get a little dicey. Let's see here. Get the top ones first. They shouldn't start spawning from the top ones being gone. Come on. Okay. But they will start spawning though once I start doing these, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Go back this way. Okay. And then we're going to do this, that, and that. Alright, it should start happening now. Yes. Okay, now I'm getting hit. Ah, it's a little baby. Okay. Alright. So, as you can see, the water is a pretty powerful force, and they don't know how to go against it. We do, obviously, but they don't. So it's just going to push them, right? So now I checked Wikipedia because I couldn't remember where how I came to the conclusion that I needed to do the box the way I did, and to bring them out here, right? I'm pretty sure I saw it on someone's videos. I'm sure of it because this isn't unique, right? So the wiki though says that the spawner will spawn. It does an 8 by 3 by 8, so effectively I think it's a 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 by 9. 9 by 9 by 9 box, right? So that's 9 if this was the spawner, so it's 4 up. It's kind of like actually it's very like the farm, right? You know how you put the water source block and then it's a 9 by 9, right? 4 out, that's 4 on either side, 1 is 9. Same on the other, right? So it's a 9 by 9 box, right? But these is a 9 by 9 box, but vertical, right? And horizontal. Okay, so it's that whole 9 by 9 area. And then what it does, the spawner does, according to the Minecraft wiki, is it then waits waits 200 to 800 ticks, game ticks. So I think it said 10 to 40 seconds to spawn more of the, in this case, zombies, right? And what it does is it checks that 9 by 9 by 9 area and to see how many mobs are in there. If there's mobs in there, if there's monsters, it won't spawn any. So this is why it's a good idea to bring them out, the water source, to here, because it's outside the box. So when it goes to check again, where's that baby zombie at? Why does it sound... Okay, this is odd. It sounds like there's zombies above me. Oh, is it nighttime? It's probably nighttime. Let's go check. I bet you it is. That's why they're spawning up there. Yizzary Bob, because it's not lit. Okay, so which is affecting our spawning. Okay, which is why I need to take out that. So what I like to do is I like to have a clock, but I have not found any gold yet. I take out the clock, or excuse me, take out the clock. Have the clock, and then I have it above there, so I know when it's nighttime, so then I can sleep. Let's just leave it there. And then the ones up top will not affect the spawn rates. So if we sat here for a good, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, they would just pile up right here. As long as they're outside that box over there, which they are, they're 7 blocks this way out of the box. That spawner will continue to spawn zombies, in this case zombies, right? So, and then, come on. Okay, I reached it earlier. What the heck? There it goes. All right, see, so now everything's coming down here. All right, so that's that. Right, okay. Now, before this episode ends, because they seem to go very quickly. 30 minutes seems like a long time, but it's really not. So we've got those two set up, right? They're right down from each other. All right, let's see here. I can't use them together. Wait, oh my gosh. Okay, I can't use the two spawners together because they're too far apart. Excuse me. They're at least more than 16 blocks apart. All right, so, okay. Now, thinking ahead. Now, I went exploring a little bit in between episodes, okay? And I went this way. And there's an area. There's mountains right here. I'll show you guys. I haven't been to it yet, but... So I came this way. I did all this, by the way. This isn't natural. There's a plan for this. Okay, so I found this big open area, right? I thought, okay, this is kind of cool. Now I was thinking, you know what? Farmland, right? The way I have it laid out at the moment, this is farmland over here, right? So I thought, well, you know what? Why not make a lake? Now it's going to take a while because this is a large area. So why not make a lake, right? Make a lake and have it dropping out into here and then coming down this way. I hope I made it look organic as possible. And then down this way, right? And then collect in here and then move off that way. Okay? So maybe the people, maybe the lore, I guess you'd call it, backdrop to this world is that, they started their farms here because there was a river flowing through here, right? You want to build your farms near water, right? So, here's what I'm thinking. It isn't a very large area, so what I'm gonna do is put enough farms here for 3 villagers, okay? And then up top here, on this next level over here, because it is still near the river, once I put the water in. And this was all, the only thing I did here was I leveled this, right? And I was like, you know what? This is a nice big area, so I'm gonna have more farms here. So I'm going to have 3 villagers up here, 3 villagers down here. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to have the collection systems meet up somewhere and drop near each other. So that way I only have to go to one spot to get the resources, or in this case would be hay, the hay from the farming of the villagers. Okay, so that's thinking ahead. And we're going to extend it this way, so I'm going to have to clear this out a little bit. Okay, so while I was thinking of that, okay, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, this will be cool. This will be like a mountain lake, and then we'll have a stream come down, it'll be a little river. Okay, so I came over here and I thought, okay, well, what's over here, right? It looked like it's just more forest. Like, okay, well, so I came to check it out, right? Do 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 do. And I looked, and whammo, I saw it was a village. I was like, what? There's a village over there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill all this up with water, and then I'm going to have it, I'm going to also, just like on the other side, I'm going to have it come down here, because it looks like there's already like a natural pond down there. So I'm going to come down there, and then I'm going to clear out some of the forest, see how far I extend that river. And then, once my farms are ready, I'm going to go grab some of those villagers. But what I may do first, no, I'll probably just grab the villagers. Because I'm still not sure yet. I have to think about this. I'm not sure yet if I want to go grab 2 villagers, use those 2 to start breeding, and then use the babies from those 2 to populate the town, or what I need, right? So I'll use 2, and then those 2 will make babies, and then they'll make me my farmers, right? So I'll get them and I'll turn them into farmers, and then we can move on from there, right? But I'll always have those 2 that will be used for breeding. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But let me know what you guys think. I really like this idea of a mountain lake and then a river coming down from that mountain lake. Now, as you can see here, I have it's split here, right? So I might have it go that way, and I might also have it come this way. We have a lot of flat empty area over here that we're going to use for building, right? So I don't know that I need it to go that way, but maybe there's like a forest stream or something, and then we can make like because in real life, right, like we have towns and cities, right, and then on the outskirts, if there's a forest or something, there's usually some place, right, that everybody goes to go hang out, where the teenagers get crazy, where lovers find each other, so maybe we'll do something like that, if I can make it work. So we'll have it go off that way. So this will be the main big river. Okay, we'll have it go through there, and then now we'll only be able to go so far, because I know this is Minecraft, we can make it work, but I want it to be as realistic as possible, right? So I don't want it to like move up elevations and whatnot. If we're going to do that to meet up over there, then we're going to have to create a lake over there as well. So I'm not sure yet. So we might, I don't know, we might see that it would be nice to have that. Maybe not, so yes, yeah, there was that. Let's see here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, so now between this episode and the next, right, we've already got I already showed you, I only wanted to show you one spawner because it's essentially the same steps that I do for both. So I thought, well, why am I going to show both if it's just the same thing, right? So I just showed you how I do and why I do the spawners the way I do, okay? I showed you that I created hallways, right, to both spawners. Okay, so now I can run back and forth if I want. What I may do is just wait at one and get it filled up, and then go to the other, get it filled up. That one's going to be, this one over here, the skeleton spawner, is going to be the most important, because this is the one where we're going to get bows and arrows from, that I'm going to be able to put together to come up with a very fantastic bow, right? Just do it there. Don't want to come in here and there's some monsters in here. So we got this. These are right now going to be our obviously only source of XP. Once we get the farmers in, oh man, you guys, it's you may already know this. Excuse me, but they are the greatest source of XP. To be fairly honest, once you start trading, it's I mean, it's a lot. Or at least it seems like, in my opinion. So yeah. So and then if I have, maybe I don't know. I doubt this is going to be the only six, like three up there, three down here. I doubt that, right? Somewhere I know I'm going to end up putting farmers somewhere else. But once we get the farmers, and so I usually have them do, if they're farming wheat, then I'll have them have a wheat trade. And then maybe we'll do one for potatoes and carrots, just to kind of have everything. But we'll see, because I don't have a whole lot of area here, so we'd have to come somewhere else, right? So I don't know if I kind of want to keep them all in one area, so I know if I'm in that area, they're working, right? So I don't know, maybe we need to level this out and put them up here maybe, and then put like a little, let me think. Maybe what I could do is have on the other side of that mound there, once I clear this little area and level this out, maybe it would make sense for the river to split and then come down this way too, right? But hello there, I see you. But this is kind of deep, right? So I don't think I'm going to want to clear all that and then fill it. So, but we'll see. Maybe I will. But yeah, anyways, so that, yeah, that was amazing when I saw that village over there. I was like, oh yeah. So I didn't have to go that far. Hello, baby horsey. All right. I think this is where I'm going to call it, because really I don't have much else. I think what I'm going to do. Oh, I was going to make a. Okay. All right. Let me get to bed. I've been thinking I want to do strip mines because, wait, did I already pick up the bed? I did. Tonto, what's the matter for you? All right, let's see here. Okay, so those are all set to use, ready to use, okay? Here, there should be night already, yep. I'm not going to have time. I just looked at the clock. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want a strip mine, right? So I'm just going to make a strip mine. It's just going to be a basic strip mine. But what I'll do is bring you guys back in on it once I have it made and I do the, hold on one second. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, yep, I gotcha. I'll bring you guys back in because I have an idea of what I want to do with the strip mine. So maybe I'll bring you guys back in once I go to make it look a little cleaner and better than it's going to look right now. All right, guys. You guys have a great one. Thanks for stopping by and spending time with me. I'll see you in the next episode. Adios.